Welcome back. Today, let's explore a fascinating idea, game theory. It sounds complicated, but once you understand it, you'll start to see it everywhere. In business, in relationships, in politics, even in the smallest daily choices you make. So, what exactly is game theory? At its core, game theory is the study of decision making when your choices depend on what other people might do. It's about strategy, it's about predicting behavior, and it's about realizing that in life, you're rarely playing alone. The classic example, prisoner's dilemma. Imagine two criminals are caught and questioned separately. Each has two choices: stay silent or betray the other. If both stay silent, they get a light sentence. If one betrays while the other stays silent, the betrayer goes free while the other gets a heavy sentence. If both betray, they both get medium sentences. Here's the dilemma. Individually, betraying looks safer. But if they both betray, they end up worse off than if they had trusted each other. This simple setup explains so much of human life. From businesses cutting prices in a race to the bottom, to countries building nuclear weapons out of fear, to everyday things like roommates arguing over chores. Why game theory matters in economics. Think about companies competing. If one lowers prices, the other might have to follow. If both do, profits collapse. But if they both keep prices stable, they both win. Game theory helps economists and businesses understand these delicate balances, when cooperation is smarter than competition, and when betrayal becomes tempting. Game theory in your life. Here's the cool part. You're playing games every day. When you negotiate your salary, you're playing against your employer. When you decide whether to let someone merge in traffic, you're making a move in a social game. Even dating is full of game theory. Revealing too much too soon, or not enough, changes the other person's strategy. Game theory teaches us to ask, what will the other side do if I make this move? And more importantly, what do they think I will do beyond competition? Nash equilibrium. One of the most famous ideas is the Nash equilibrium. It's a point where no player can do better by changing their own strategy, as long as the others stick to theirs. Imagine two fast food restaurants at opposite ends of a street. If one moves closer to the center, it attracts more customers, so the other moves closer too. Eventually, both end up side by side in the middle, because moving alone would hurt them. That's a Nash equilibrium. Not perfect for customers, but stable for the businesses. The bigger picture. Game theory isn't just academic, it shapes real-world events. Diplomats use it in peace talks, investors use it to predict markets, tech companies use it in pricing and product launches, and sometimes it explains why humans make bad decisions. Not because we're irrational, but because we're trapped in games where every choice feels risky. The takeaway. So what's the lesson for you? Game theory reminds us that our choices are connected. Your best move isn't always about what you want, but about what others might do in response. Sometimes the smartest choice is to cooperate. Sometimes it's to hold your ground. But the real power lies in understanding the game you're playing and realizing that every decision is part of a bigger pattern. So next time you negotiate, compete, or even argue, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what game am I in? What does the other side see? Because once you see the game, you can start to play it better. And that's the beauty of game theory. If you like this video and want more simple explanations that make you smarter every day, give it a like and hit subscribe. New ideas are waiting for you. Don't miss them. See you.